Brooke Wagner. Welcome to our home. We purchased this home about a year ago now, last February, and it was mid-construction. The frame of the house was here. They were in the middle of a big multi-year renovation, and we came in and kind of got to do all the finishes. So the shingles were up, and I repainted it, put in the trim and the gutters, and then worked with Chris Fenmore of Garden Studio, and they dialed in the landscaping, which was no small feat, as it's the trickiest multi-level kind of terraced cliff lot. So come on in. We bought this home from a family that had owned it for many generations, and they had started to do a renovation for this upper unit, keeping the frame of the house as is, not going through a coastal commission as far as the footprint of the structure, and had just gutted it and taken it down to the studs. So when we purchased it last year, it was in the framing stages, and we were able to come in and do the cabinetry, the floors, the ceilings, pretty much all of the decorative aspects of the house were still kind of up to be decided. And so that made it perfect for us. Obviously, love the view and try to orient everything facing outward. So the kitchen was just open when we purchased it, so I was able to design the cabinetry and do all the finishes. It's not the biggest kitchen, but because of this long peninsula and all this counter space, it's actually really functional. The kids sit here at the counter, and we have a little dining table that works for casual dinners and our formal dining. So this is the downstairs kind of kids level, and we have this fun little den that opens up to the deck and the view. These are the original stairs, like the original placement, and actually the original treads that we just kind of roughed up and kept, but didn't try and match the floor or anything. We tried to keep the banisters and the handrails as open as possible so that you can look straight through. The kids love to swing right through and underneath the banisters, but luckily it's only about 6 feet high. This is my oldest son, Bowden's room. He's 15. He loves water polo and surfing. He's really pumped on this room and checking the surf. You can see the wedge from here. But these two rooms are tiny. When we bought the house, this was framed out for one larger guest bedroom. And since we have 3 kids, we wanted them to all have their own rooms, so we added a wall and divided up these 2 rooms. And so in turn, our boys have basically like dorm room size bedrooms, but they open up and they come out to this deck. With this outdoor hangout space. We've got some dining chairs and tables and sofas out here that the kids can hang out. It opens up from their bedrooms, and they come out here quite a lot. They Zoom, they're on their phones, and you can actually see the wedge, which my boys really like to check the surf report from their bedrooms. This is my 12-year-old's room, the other half of the bedroom you saw next door where we split the room in half. So again, this is a tiny room, but we did a built-in bed with storage. So he's kind of got all he needs, but we used every single inch in here. lower rooftop deck down here by the beach, and this is what made us fall in love with this property. With our 3 kids, and especially this year with COVID, we have spent all of our free time out here. Pretty much nobody comes in upstairs. Our kids' friends and stuff, everybody stays outside, and we've been using this all the time. So when we bought it again, it was kind of in the framing stages, so we were able to do the finishes. Luckily, they engineered weight-wise to put in this hot tub. So we bought this cedar hot tub, had it shipped down from Washington State, and then bought cedar to match it to kind of do this built-in effect. I wish you could smell it because it smells amazing. So this is like a whole outdoor kitchen area. We've got the barbecue, refrigeration, sink and everything. We eat down here all the time. The kids have lunch down here during the summer. We're hanging out at the beach. And then at night we use this fire pit to gather around. We do s'mores and hang out down here. And it's nice that it's just elevated enough over the beach that you feel like you've got a great view and you get the breeze. So we use this all the time. So we did all the furniture besides the fire pit as like really movable, as we like move everything around a lot depending on who's eating here. So we did the benches that totally tuck under the table to give more room for traffic patterns. People sit on the benches in front of the fire pit too. And then Garden Studio does these gorgeous baskets for me, and they bring them in and they look so fresh and give a lot of greenery to otherwise a super neutral palette.
Hi, I'm Chris Fenmore with Garden Studio Design, and I've been working with Brooke Wagner for many years now. We've worked on a lot of projects together, and I had the opportunity now to work with her on her own family home here at the beach. And this was a really unique project. It is simply beautiful. We're sitting here on the ocean, but that made for some challenges for landscaping. We're sitting here on a slope that's pretty fragile. It's part of the California coastline. And that meant that we needed to put in plants that were low water or drought tolerant. So this is a really unique little pocket of Brooke's garden. We installed an herb garden here with all sorts of cooking herbs that Brooke can just come outside and pick some things while she's cooking her dinner. And it actually smells really good as you come up to the front of her house. So I'm standing at the beach entrance of Brooke's house, and this is really a fun garden opportunity. We wanted this to feel very casual, very coastal. We also wanted it to be super sturdy. We have kids coming in and out with surfboards, and we just wanted to make sure that this is going to look good but also be functional. So all of the plants we chose were picked for that purpose, as well as bringing in texture and really bringing in a beachy vibe.
This is where the kids and everybody comes and goes from the beach. We've got a big driveway here. We've got this fun little hangout room that the kids use. We have a washer and dryer down here for all the towels and a beach bathroom. This is a sofa that pulls out into a sofa bed, so this becomes our only guest room that we have. We've got all the surfboards and the beach equipment in the garage, and then we have a fun like outdoor shower and foot spray.